So first off, an additive system. An additive system is one in which the number represented by a set of numerals is simply the sum of the values of the numerals. So basically you just list a whole bunch of numerals and you add them all up. It's one of the oldest and most primitive types of systems, and we're going to take a look at two examples, the Egyptian hieroglyphics and Roman numerals. So here are the Egyptian hieroglyphics. Okay, and these were the numerals that they had, and I want to draw your attention to this Hindu-Arabic numerals. These are the numerals that we actually use right here. So they're actually called Hindu-Arabic numerals, and we can understand what this means because we grew up using this system. So we know what these numerals put in this order actually mean. So R1 is going to just be a slash, a vertical stroke, and it's a staff. R10 is like a heel bone or an arch. Okay. R100, they would draw a scroll or a coiled rope. For 1000, they would draw a lotus flower. So you see the little base here, the leaves, the stem, and the flower. For 10,000, they would have a pointing finger. Right there. For 100,000, they would have a tadpole or a whale. It's a fish. And then for 1,000,000, they would have an astonished person. So you just draw a guy, whoa, and he looks astonished because 1,000,000 is a really big number. Now, since this was an additive system, if we wanted to translate this back into Hindu-Arabic, we basically just have to identify what does each one of these stand for and then add them up. So if we look first at the pointing finger, we see it's worth 10,000. Now, here I see a lotus flower, and that one is worth 1,000. And then I see another lotus flower, and that one's also worth 1,000. Here I see the tadpole or the whale, and that was 100,000. Here, a coil of rope, so that's worth 100. And here we have an astonished man, so that's going to be worth 1,000,000. Here we have a heel bone, and that's going to be worth 10. Here another heel bone, so another 10. Another heel bone, so another 10. Vertical staff is worth 1. Another 1. And another 1. And so our answer is just going to be the sum of all the numerals. So you remember we're going to add all the ones column. So we have 3 there. All the tens column, we have 3 there. All the hundreds column, 1 there. How many thousands? We have 2 thousands. How many 10,000s? There's 1. We have 100,000. And then we have 1,000,000. So this number is 1,112,133. Now this is a very interesting system because it's still based on base 10, just like our system is. And so it kind of is an easy way for us to relate to an additive system here. Next, we want to be able to write the Hindu-Arabic numeral right here, 72,438, as an Egyptian numeral. Okay, so we just look here at the 7, and that means 70,000. So that means we're going to have 7 of these guys, 7 10,000s. So we're just going to draw 7 pointy fingers. Okay, so that equals our 70,000. Then we have 2,000. So this is going to be 2 lotus flowers. So there's our 2,000. Then we have 400. So we need 4 coils of rope. So there's our 400. And then 30. So that means we need 3 heel bones. I'm just going to move these down here. So there's our 30. And then 8. So we need 8 vertical staves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's our 8. Okay. Now what's cool about this number is that order doesn't really matter. You can just put them in any order you want, and as long as they all add up to be this number, then you've done it right.